Today we are talking about automation, but I have to tell you, I'm not going to teach you how to make funnels. I'm going to share with you the freedom value of automation. Why is automation important and how it's actually helping us to have the life that we want? Okay, here we go. I think everybody's in, and I will let some people in as if they come late. So here we go. My opening question is if you love what you do, you absolutely love it, but you are tired of being on all the time, how's that working for you? I will tell you my story. When I was doing network marketing, I was on all day long, even during dinner, you guys. We would sit down as a family to have dinner, and then bam, there would be a message on my phone, and my downline was reaching out and they're saying, I have a customer who wants to sign up right now. He's on the website, he's confused. I don't know enough. Can you please hop in and help us? And what do? You tell your family, I'll be back in 5, 10 minutes, and you go, you help, except it doesn't last 5 or 10 minutes. Like half an hour later, sometimes even almost an hour later, I would come back. The table is set, everybody's gone, dinner is over, my dish is sitting there with cold food in it. I can't tell you how many times that happened. That's not fun, right? You're posting all the time because you're afraid you will disappear. People will forget you, right? You are feeling like if you stop, everything will stop. Is that a good feeling? No, that's one of my least favorite things that I did in network marketing. So you have this constant hidden exhaustion. You feel you're doing everything right, you're posting consistently, you're replying, you're jumping on calls, you're always available. That's what they teach you. You should be. It's your business, right? That's the explanation. And money is coming in, but you are still exhausted. The hard truth is that you really haven't built yourself a business. You have unfortunately built yourself a job that you can do from everywhere, and it kind of tracks with you wherever you go, even on vacations, right? So if you stop, things slow down. If you take a day off, leads dry out. If you can even take a day off, I mean, people will call you no matter what. I was on vacation in Europe, and people will call me on WhatsApp. That's how it goes, right? But does it have to? That's my question. Because being so busy, that's not freedom. That's busyness. And if your income depends on your constant attention, you guys, you don't own the business. I'm sorry to tell you that. The business actually owns you. And that's the case with a lot of self-employed people, self-employed moms and dads, especially in network marketing of all the businesses. But actually, anybody who is self-employed, that's the same thing. If you have a restaurant, it owns you, right? So that's why we are here online, so we can do things a little bit differently. So I wanted to share with you that having automations in your business is not laziness, okay? Automation replaces things that are done on repeat. You probably lead in your business with one product, okay? Let's say in your network marketing, you have one main product that you market because you can't market everything. You want to be known for something. So you lead with that product and you're repeating what you're telling people over and over and over again all the time. They ask you same or very similar questions. You're repeating those answers, okay? And you're manually or physically following up. You're either texting back same texts, right? How many times have you done it? If you have been in network marketing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So how can we automate that? That's what automations are all about. So you can start teaching, creating, leading, and just living your life, having the time to live your life. So the first automation win is when I watched my content and people entered, they watched my content. I created it. I watch the content. I watch people coming in into my automations. I see them see it, and they go through this automated email sequence, and I don't even have any conversations. I don't have any DMs. I don't have any phone calls. You guys, whoever wants to work with me, we can hop on the call, but we're not hopping on the call for me to explain some basic things to you. We're hopping on the call If you have gone through my sequence, you love what I do, you're interested in joining me in my business, or you have some specific question, but it's based on you already being educated and knowing exactly what I do. Does it make sense? So we're not starting from zero. You're already pre-educated. I don't need to convince you into anything. We don't need to go back and forth. And that's that identity shift. So the automation has not removed the connection. It just pre-qualified the customer. And instead of me explaining 100 times over and over again, I explain it once clearly. I put it on a video, I put it in an email, I have it on my website, right? I have it in places where it's accessible to my customers, where I bring them to see it and to get all their questions answered. So I create the content, I have a system that works, and it creates alignment. What type of alignment? Alignment between the customer and me, that we have similar goals. We have similar ideas. We want to accomplish similar results, and that's where we are aligned. So basically, automation filters energy. Does it make sense? Because when you end up talking to somebody who is at the bottom of your funnel, or maybe is already in your business, by the way, funnel is how it works. Most of you are familiar with this, but funnel is where people initially look at you. They just have a little bit of interest. They just get the idea of who you are. They sign up for your emails, and then they learn more and more and more. And the more they learn, if they realize, no, I'm not interested in that, they unsubscribe and they're out of your emails. Effectively, you never spend any time with them personally because you don't need to. Why would you? But if they stay in the funnel and they come to the end, they have some questions, they can absolutely talk with you, or they come through, they purchase your product, and they're your customer. And then you're talking totally different conversation, right? Does that make sense? Because all these people who are going through the funnel and look at your email, stay connected with you, they resonate with you, they trust you. They actually, through that process, already internally decided that they want to follow you, buy a product, whatever it is. Does that make sense? That is the power of automation. You filter the noise out. So one day I didn't show up. I didn't post. I didn't go live. I didn't answer messages. And everything still worked, you guys. Nobody missed me. I was doing what I wanted to be doing. Some were totally unrelated to my business, but the leads were coming in, emails were coming in, sales were happening. You guys, I love that. So what does that give me? That gives me freedom, but it also gives me safety because I know the income can come in without me. I do not have to be present. My nervous system can chill. Does that make sense? So I know I'm not sacrificing my life to grow my business. You guys, I work only 2 hours a day and I make 100% profits. And I have those automations set up. So that's safety. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So why do most people fail? Most people fail not because of strategy, but because they cannot handle the pace. They cannot handle what's required from their business, constant pressure. So think about it. In network marketing, you come in, you decide, okay, I'm in, you're excited, your energy is already up. And now they hit you, okay, you're coming in. But there is like a 30 days bonus, fast start bonus or whatever the company calls it. And you're like, oh, okay. And you like stay up here. You're stressed and you're being told, create a list, call these people, text, bam, bam, bam. You're just going all around the place. Your nervous system is amped up. And does it ever go down? No, because you keep pushing. You keep pushing because you're being pushed by your upline also, but you keep pushing because you want to create your business and you're told that's how you do it, right? No, not necessarily. If you come online and you build your automations, which is super easy to do. We teach you how to do it in 2 days, working 2 hours a day. I fully, completely set up mine. I have no tech skills, you guys. Zero. No tech skills. I couldn't figure out how to put this half of the screen and me half of the screen. I can't do that kind of stuff. But we teach you copy paste in short little videos. You get the whole funnel built for you. and then you just plug it into your domain name. So it removes the urgency when you have this kind of automation. Your nervous system can relax. You're not feeling pressure, and it creates consistency without burnout. Because if I'm working 2 hours a day, you guys, I get up in the morning, I work from 8 to 10. Maybe I study something new because I want to, but that's not income producing activity. That's just studying for another hour. By 10 or 11, I'm done. How awesome is that? I love that. So that's not laziness. That's efficiency, you guys. Let me remind you that a lot of people at work spend some time by the water cooler, spend some time organizing their desk, scrolling through computer. Nobody's watching. They're watching something on YouTube. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even the hardest working people have some spaces in their work day that they're not 100% on. We can't be. We're humans, right? So, but the more leeway you have, the more likely, how to say, when you work from home, hold on. When you work from home, you don't have a boss over your head. So you have to become a boss. So what a lot of people do, they start working from home and it takes them the whole day to do something that I effectively do in half an hour because there is organization behind all of this and there is automations that allow for that simple 2-hour workday. So I love that. Love it, love it. So what happens, that identity shift is from me having to hustle all the time, to be a performer, to be out there talking to people, to becoming an architect, to becoming a designer of a system that works for me. So instead of, going out and repeating myself all over, I start thinking, what are the things that I can teach only once? What can be delivered automatically? And what are the actions that truly deserve my presence, my physical presence, my live energy, right? So I do lives. I do them every day, 5 days a week. I do lives on TikTok. I'm going to start doing them on YouTube now. And the beautiful thing about YouTube lives is, and TikTok as well, they record them. YouTube actually allows you to post to TikTok. You have to go there and cut it however you want into shorter little section and post it. It's doable. You teach once and you deliver forever because those videos stay on there. So you can absolutely use this for your business. So what automation really is, it's not removing you out of the picture. It's not some cold robot AI overtaking the world. It's not. It's just you placing yourself where you matter the most, your voice, your story, your values. And they're also plugged into your automations through the emails that you write, through the videos that you create, through all the creative stuff that you make that works for you, evergreen, forever, right? So you capture it once and you keep delivered consistently. So the real outcome of automations is that it allows you breathing room. It allows you to live and to build without burnout. You create your freedom with structure. I was the worst for structure, you guys. I was just like, don't put me in the drawer. Don't label me. I don't want to work here because I don't want to do these actions every day all over again. Don't make me fit into some kind of expectation on a daily basis because I don't like that. I want my freedom. I want to be able to do whatever I want. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to visit my family in Europe. I was always like that. I was really fighting the structure, but I didn't realize that structure is truly freedom. It doesn't mean you have to structure your 24-hour day. You just need to structure the part that's income producing, and then you structure the rest around it. So the goal is to work for 2 hours a day and have 22 hours of unstructured time, or you do whatever you want with it. But those 2 hours are really, really structured. So you accomplish what you need to accomplish for that day. That's all that's needed. And then automations take over and work for you 24/7. So you don't have to. Okay. And that's when the effort moves into elegance and you get rid of the pressure and you live in peace. You guys, it's possible. You do not have to hustle. So if you're a big hustler, this is definitely not for you. I would like to invite you to stop relying on that constant hustle. If you're not enjoying it, like I didn't, that was the worst part of network marketing for me, then start building with systems, with automations, and start supporting your life and your business. That's the shift. Because if you want truly a business that works for you, not you for the business, you have to have systems and automations in place. So this is the website, my website, where you can go and you can look around. We have systems and automations in place, so much so that you can also make 100% profits. We have products that are in place for you that you can start marketing right away if you don't have any product to market. Or you can learn from the system and then apply it to whatever you want to market, whether it's network marketing business, whether it's digital products, whether it's your mom and pop shop, which is offline, because you need this online marketing skills to bring people from where they are into your system, into your website, wherever you have systems and automations working for you. And you can do that also for physical businesses as well. So, and that's not, by the way, that's not your website. Your website is kind of like it's your house. It's somewhere in the cul-de-sac where you have to go around and really know your way how to go and find it. If you don't have the address, you will never drive by it. That's your website online. So the online marketing systems and automations lead the customers. It's like a map quest, like an online map quest. You do little things, you do 2 hours of work to start people moving and looking in the right direction. And then your automations do the rest. I absolutely love that, you guys. So in closing, I want to tell you, you do not have to be on all the time in order to succeed. So like this channel, subscribe, share. I will put more videos here. I will put the link to my website in the description below. And please give yourself permission to rest and let your business work for you, even when you are not working yourself.